Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Kosmos Q competition rub day. So I'll be using two of the Kosmos rubs. I'll be using the beef rub on the beef ribs and the honey killer bee rub on these pork ribs. So I'm going to get them out of the packaging and start to clean them up, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I got them out of the packaging. I'm looking at these beef ribs. I need to remove this fat to expose the meat. So I'm going to start doing that now. I don't want to gouge the ribs. I just want to shave the fat off the top. So I'll bring you back in a minute. You see the difference when I get through trimming. There's a lot of fat. Okay, I finished up trimming the beef and the pork ribs. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a slather on these ribs so that it'll stick. Just rub it in. And then I'll go ahead and apply the rub here. Put a little mustard on this side. Okay, I'm gonna let them sit here and sweat for about 30 minutes before I take them out to the fire. I'll be doing the beef ribs next after I clean this board off, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back with the beef ribs now. Notice the trim job I did. I tried not to gouge any meat, but I tried to expose as much of the meat as I could. So I'm gonna use mustard on this guy too. Rub some in. Get the sides. All right, that's good. Now, let's what I'm using is Kosmos Q beef rub, Texas beef, and I put it in a little shaker here that has bigger holes in it, so I'll go ahead and put it on now. You just pat it, don't rub it in. This looks pretty good to me. I think we're ready for the fire. I'll bring you back when I take them out. Okay, I'm back. My fireboard's telling me my fire is 87 right now, but I've had the lid open. So I'm gonna run these about 270. I'm gonna put these on in the back and shape them. Squeeze them together like an accordion. And I'm gonna put the beef ribs right here toward the front. I'll come back in an hour and check them and spritz them with apple cider vinegar. I'll be back when I spritz. And the ribs have been on the fire about almost 3 hours. I'm going to spritz them with apple cider vinegar real quick and check the bark. Oh, that looks good. Bark's nice and firm on the ribs, pork ribs. This is nice and firm as well. I'm gonna go ahead and wet them down with apple cider vinegar. See if I can keep the edges from burning up. Then I'm gonna take them in the house in about 30 minutes and wrap them in foil and put them back on the fire. So I'll bring you back when I wrap them. Okay, the ribs I think are ready to come off the fire. I'm gonna take them in the house. I'm gonna wrap both racks of ribs in foil and then put back to finish. So let's see how they look. Oh, they look nice. Oh yeah. They look really nice. Nice color, pork set. These have a really nice color. Bark set on them. Look at that. It's a beautiful color. So I'm gonna take them in and put them in foil and we'll be right back. Wrap this pork spare ribs in foil. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. Those are ready to go back on the fire. Let's get some of these beef ribs. Alright. I'm going to double this guy up. They're a little bit heavier. Whoa. Man, that looks good. It smells wonderful. Nice and tight. All right, they're ready to go back on the grill. So I'll bring you back when I'm opening these guys up and I'm gonna give them a taste. Okay, the pork ribs have rested long enough for me to touch them, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut one out and take a bite and see how it tastes. They look really, really good. Oh my goodness. Look at that smoke ring. That's juicy. That is so juicy. Look at that. Cut a piece of this off and put it in my favorite barbecue sauce over here with some honey. Take a piece that has a bark. That Kosmos Q Killer Bee honey, good stuff. It's a good, the bark tastes really good, flavorful. Taste the smoke, the bark, it's juicy. It's really good. So I'm gonna let the beef ribs rest a little longer and I'm gonna cut those and I'll let you know how they do. I'll bring you back. Okay, the beef ribs have rested long enough for me to touch them. So I'm gonna cut a piece out. That fell out. So let's make a cut right here where that that bone was. Oh, wow. Look at this. That is beautiful. So let me cut a slice off this guy and see how it tastes. Put a little bit of my barbecue sauce in it. Got a good flavor. That's the beef rub, Texas beef rub from Kosmos Cube. Good flavor, nice smoke ring, very, very juicy. Overall, my Lone Star Grillz 20 by 42 offset smoker did a heck of a job today. So give me a thumbs up if you would on the video, and subscribe to my channel, please. And I'll see you the next time I'm back there cooking.